Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU thoughts and feelings and updates. So today I want to talk to you guys about somebody asked me a question a couple weeks ago, and they're like, we'd love to hear your thoughts on being a new knife reviewer and your thoughts on being able to review different kinds of knives. And it made me think, very interesting question. And I'm not really sure how I feel about that because I don't really see myself as a knife reviewer, although I've been doing a bunch of reviews lately, so I guess I am. But I don't really see that. I kind of started doing the reviews because I want to be able to provide you guys and viewers of my channel with daily content. And for me to do that with just the making of the knives that I make would be extremely difficult. So being able to supplement the making content with the knife reviews has been awesome. And it kind of started off as opening it up to you guys to see if you guys would be willing to send me some of your knives to check out. And of course, you guys being the amazing community that you are, some of you reached out, you guys sent some stuff in, and it has been absolutely amazing. So how do I feel about it? Well, and selfishly, I love it because I get to check out knives that I normally wouldn't ever get to check out. I've been able to handle Hinderers. I've been able to handle McNees. I've been able to handle knives that are way out of my price bracket of what I can afford. And for that, I am super grateful for that. You guys have no idea. And for those of you willing to share your collection with me, that has been really cool. And that built. And I feel like I've gotten more comfortable, found a little niche of where I like to be with my knife reviews. I don't really see it as a review. It's just kind of like my thoughts and opinions on that knife. I tried to give some of the facts like the size, different specs on the blade, but other than that, it's kind of like my opinion, and my opinion is worth whatever you think it is, and that's the greatest thing. You don't have to agree with everything I say, and I don't have to agree with everything you guys say, but at the end of the day, we're all enjoying something that we love, which is the knives. So you get to choose what you want, I get to choose what I want, and that is the amazing part of it. But for me to be able to experience things that I normally wouldn't has been selfishly pretty awesome. And then now that I have been invited into the Lefty Pass Around group and being able to sign up to experiencing knives, again, knives that I normally would never even be able to experience, has been absolutely amazing. And there's a lot of stuff coming in and going out, and even you guys still reaching out asking to send me stuff, which has been really, really freaking cool. I have some knives here on the table that I'm going to share with you guys that have been coming up. And, you know, I've been getting things like maybe ones that I don't really care for, but it's not about what I care for. I might not like this knife and never really want to own it, but maybe you do. So I provide that content for you guys and try not to sway you and say, you got to buy this knife. I mean, I can recommend and say, yeah, this is a great knife, really cool to have in your collection. It's up to you to pull that trigger. It's up to you to do that. So this is the QSP Hedgehog, the traditional pocket knives edition. Good knife. I did the review. I filmed the review. It's coming out in the next couple days, so you guys keep an eye out for that. And I did the review for this, which is the Vosteed Schillen Cutter. And I took this knife and I kind of put it up against the Nightshade, just so you guys can see the contrast of those two blades next to each other. Kind of interesting to look at them together. Again, really cool knife, and I get to experience this because I'm into the pass around group. Also, new knives in is I just got this in, and this is the Artisan Cutlery Clio. And oh man, you guys know I like kind of the small stuff, and this thing, I mean, this button is just so smooth. It's so smooth, that little button right there. Again, same designer as the Warhog, the pickled steel Warhog, and I ended up sending that to another channel to check out. So hopefully, of course, I send that out as soon as this comes in, and so I can't really compare the two blade shapes because those two blade shapes are very, very similar. But love this knife so far, has been great. So I get to experience like things like that, and then you guys send me stuff in. Like recently, I just got a bunch of fixed blades in, so I get to experience a bunch of fixed blades and really get to check them out versus mine. This is the Griffin Series X, I believe is what it is. Full titanium DLC coating on the MagnaCut steel. Really, really nice knife, nice milling. I got to do a review on this. I don't know if I'm going to carry all of these, but at least to have them here and experience them. I don't really need to be able to carry them. I just need to know what it feels like in my hand. The Compliance, this is the Compliance, let's see, wait. The Compliance Edge knives, and I forgot exactly what this model is called. I'll have to look it back up just to see. But they got the nice skull and crossbones, and this one comes with this cool sheath. I forgot. It's a certain series that they do, and man, that thing is pretty stinking cool. Very sharp, pointy little thing. Pink, four finger handle. The nice textured handle is pretty cool. So I got that in. I got this one. I'm really kind of excited about this company. This is the, I gotta remind myself, I have everything written down. Tactical Pterodactyl knives. And this is the Bowie. Really excellent blade shape. You can see why it's called the Bowie. 3 fingers and a half. You can kind of squeeze a pinky on there. But they do some really cool stuff. Chunky. But geez, that jimping, aggressive jimping, and this thing is really, really cool. Really like the look of that. And they have a model called the Raptor, which I really kind of like. So I might have to check them out to see what they're doing. So more information on that one. And finally, a full custom by Pilion on Etsy. Pilion, I'm not going to put all the links for these because I still have to do all the reviews for these knives, but check out that handle. That nice resin wood combo with the brass is really, really cool. Nice squared off handle. Then you got the textured of the raw steel and the belt satin finish. It's 3 fingers, but really, really done well. And you know, your hand gets right there, and it's really, really cool. It's fun to get to see other customs. I get so stuck with my work, I don't get a chance to see other people's work. He has a Kydex sheath on it, so really, really well done. This was an Etsy find, so you can find them on Etsy. It's Pilyon. You can check them out on Etsy. So those are all things that have been sent in to the channel for me to check out. And for me as a knife reviewer, now I have all these knives that I could do content on and slowly get all those out, get all that content filmed, and then I can ship them off to the next person, which is cool. So as far as like being a knife reviewer, selfishly, it's been pretty cool because I get to experience things that I normally probably wouldn't been able to, especially on the budget that I'm on. I can't really afford a lot of the stuff that I would like to buy, and I get tempted every week with people wanting me to buy stuff, and it's pretty really cool. But overall, I get to experience new things, and I get to kind of build my knowledge of different things, and that all comes with handling more and more knives, which I'm all about. Bring it, let's go. And if you think you have something that I might be interested in, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. AriesEDC at gmail.com. Let me know. I might be interested in checking maybe something you have. And just so you guys know, when you do send something, I will not do any heavy cutting on this, so I'm not going to take it on to cut it to cardboard or anything else. The only thing I might cut is some paper or something like that, or I'll carry it just to carry it. But I usually don't heavy use knife. It's not mine, it's yours, and I'm not going to mess up that knife unless you specifically say, go to town, tear up some cardboard, and then maybe I'll try to film myself doing that. But I have, out of respect for you, it's your knife. I don't want to mess up your knife. And I really like doing that one. I can't wait to do the review for all of these. These are really, really cool. Check out the sheath on that thing. That is so stinking cool. But anyway, yeah, I get excited over seeing new things. What can I say? All right, updates. So I got a cool package in the mail today. Thank you. Kelly White sent me in some more swag of some of these keychains, you know, shin bangers or whatever we're calling them now. I really like the look of that one. That one's kind of cool. Those colors are really, really cool. So I got that. And look at this. Look at this. Boom. Look at all these lanyards and little zipper pulls. Just so cool. Actually, I think these are all lanyards. All long lanyards, short lanyards. So I need to start doing some giveaways for you guys because I have some knives here I'd like to do giveaways for. And then I have all of that. Please check out Kelly White. There's her email, her eBay, and her Etsy. So pause this and go check her out. She does some really, really, really killer work. So you can buy this or you can have her make one. Really, really cool. And also, she is awesome. She probably doesn't want me to share this, but I'm going to anyway. But check out that. She made me this. It's like a little tray, valet tray. And check that out. Look at that. She made this for me. She asked me to send her some stickers because she had a project in mind. And I was like, what are you doing? And she sent me that today, along with all of that other stuff, which is really, really cool. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to be putting it over here, be using this for parts and things. That'll be fun to have. And she also sent me another thing, but I'm not going to share that. That will be just between her and I, and maybe to be used in a future project. Updates also on the build. So the blooms, I dropped the video earlier this week, but the 380 CRV blooms are very, very close to being done. I have the handles completely shaped on them, and they have all come out really, really nice. So you have the Sedona with the white, you have the raw jute micarta with the red, and you have the Castile jute micarta with the OD green and with the OD green liners. I think those are all nice touches. And I'm in the middle of working on the sheaths. The sheaths are all right here. Sitting here, we got the red sheath, black and OD green. So I've already pressed all the sheaths out. Just got to do everything, all the work on them. Also, the AEB stainless blades have all come back and they've all been cleaned up, and I've actually been shaping these handles. I got them all roughly shaped out. What I need to do is angle the front right here, the blade, and then hand sand those to finish so I can get that nice 45-degree angle in here. And then I can glue these up. So these are almost ready to be glued up. I just have to do the fronts on them. So you have the midnight black jute micarta with gray liners and the gray pins. I think that'll be interesting. And then these two, you have the blue jute micarta, and that's just going to have a black liner and black pins. Again, same situation as that one. I got to work on that. And then the forest green jute micarta with the black is going to look really cool as well. So can't wait to get all these finished up for you guys so that you can take your pick. I'm going to try to get all of them on the Etsy store sometime the last week in February. So I still have to finish up the stainless. I still have to do all the sheaths. I still have to sharpen them. I still have to make all 6 beads and then tie the lanyards. So there's still a ton of work left to do on those. And I'm hoping to get them all done for you guys here very soon. Plus, I'm opening the books. And I'm probably going to be opening the books the second to last weekend in February, so that by time I get these all done, then I can maybe get a head start on the March builds. So I can start cutting things out, at least the stainless. If any of you guys want stainless, I don't know. But I want to get a head start on the March bids. This is the first time I've opened the books up this year, which is crazy. But I didn't do January. February was the balloons, and now it is March. So it is time to open the books and see what you guys have in store. Again, 5 spots only. And we'll go from there, because there is a lot of side projects going on. One of the side projects is I'm going to do a collaboration with a maker friend of mine, Corey Hawley Knives. He does some amazing work. And one of the things that he is really good at is doing a compound grind, doing hollow grind and the flat grind, hollow grinds or murder grinds. And he does a lot of really cool finishes. So the idea is, I think we're going to do 1 or 2, maybe 3 of my designs. I think I have picked which model I want to do. I'm going to cut them, shape them, get them ready. He is going to do the grinding and the heat treat. Then they're all going to come back to me for handles. And it's going to be a really cool project. With that being said, I have learned that there's a lot of makers like my friend Corey who are doing absolutely amazing work. Their work is far better than me. They put me to shame. And they're not getting the exposure that they deserve, or they're having issues selling their knives that they are. Where I am not making the quality of knife that they are, but I can sell out in an hour. So like these blooms, I'm assuming if it goes like the thorns, they'll sell out within an hour. And I don't know why that is, but I am blessed by you guys that I have a fan base that like my knives. And these guys need that too. So here's an idea. And you guys tell me what you think about this idea in the comments. I am going to plan an interview, kind of sit down live chat with Corey. Me and him are going to do that possibly the weekend after this video drops. So this video usually drops on Friday. So I think Sunday I might be doing a live stream with a special guest, Corey. And I kind of want to do a makers chat type live stream where I invite makers of all different kinds to come on, share their wares, so I can kind of get their product in front of people. I have at least 4 or 5 makers that I am friendly with that I would love to be able to get them in front of a camera to do a live stream in front of you guys. They could show off some of their work and try to get some exposure to them that normally they just don't have. And I think that would be amazing. And you guys might find your next grail knife or something that you really, really like from them. The prices are reasonable, and I think you guys might be able to work it out. Plus, they're custom makers, so maybe you're not really a big fan of my knives, but you might be a fan of one of theirs, and they might be willing to work something out for you. I don't know. It's just an idea right now. I'm going to do the one, and we're going to see how it goes. And then if I can get more people in the community to reach out and want to be part of that, I might start doing a regular live stream like that. I think that would be fun. I can have regular giveaways if I have stuff to give away. But I think it's a good idea. I hope. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Anyway, so I don't know, guys. That's what I got for you this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope it kind of led some clarity on my views as a reviewer and some of the cool updates that I have going on. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So thank you very much. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. Again, the choice is always yours.